Kickin YouTube. I'm the Pokegen and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Showdown Battles. Now before we get started, let's try to get this video to at least 15 likes because I really do enjoy the support that you guys give me, and also it will help out my channel and it'll help out just help out me in general because I do enjoy feedback. So today's battle format is something called Halloween Party. So basically you have to have a Gourgeist Super. And also, it's basically like Battle Spot, where you have to bring like 3 Pokemon, and that's what you do. You have to bring 3 Pokemon, and it's basically all ghost Pokemon, and it's actually really cool. It's in celebration of Halloween, which is this month, which is my favorite holiday too, by the way. I thought this was like a great idea. Last month there was a fairy face-off. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. I couldn't get a battle in, so that's a little unfortunate. But I have a pretty interesting team for you guys today. So let's go over the teams. So first up, Gourgeist Super with holding a Leftovers with the ability. I put Frisk on it. Okay, with the moves Leech Seed, Shadow Sneak, Bullet Seed, and Trick or Treat. With the EV's spread of 112 in HP, 168 in attack, and 228 in defense with an impish nature. Alright, okay. There we go. Alright, so next we have Trevenant holding a Citrus Berry with the ability Harvest. With the moves Hornleech, Shadow Claw, Leech Seed, and Will-O-Wisp. Half of these Pokemon have Will-O-Wisp, by the way, just a little warning or spoiler. And the EV spread I chose for it was 188 in HP, 92 in attack, 68 in defense, and 160 in special defense. So this is basically like all over the place. And I gave it a careful nature. Next up we have Gengar, holding a Choice Specs with the only ability it gets is Levitate, with the moves Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Thunderbolt, with the EV spread of 252 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 252 in speed with a timid nature. Up next, the Chandelier of the Pokemons, Chandelure, yeah, really creative, with the holding a Life Orb with the ability Flash Fire, with the moves Energy Ball, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. Sometimes I run Dark Pulse, but this time I want to try Psychic and see how it goes because people like to run Gengar, so and Ghost teams, so that's why that's there. And the EV spread I chose for it was 40 in HP, 216 in defense, and 252 in special attack with a modest nature. Up next, we have a Mismagius holding a Lumberry with the only ability it gets, Levitate, with the moves Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Taunt, with the EV spread of 4 in special attack, 252 in special defense, and 252 in speed. So this is basically a specially defensive Mismagius, and it's more invested in speed and special defense. So special attack is already great, so I didn't feel the need to put a lot in there. And the nature I gave it was a Calm. And last but not least, the Mega on our team, our superstar, hopefully, with the holding a Bayonet, obviously, with the only ability it gets, Prankster, with the moves Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Knock Off, and Shadow Sneak, with the EV spread of 68 in HP, 4 in attack, 184 in defense, and 252 in special defense. He's more of defense and specially defensive. I just decided to spread out the EVs and see how it works out, and I gave it a careful nature. Now, you can't use double items in this this meta, unfortunately, so that's why I have all different kinds of items in this on this team. Usually I would have like 2 people with leftovers, another person with like Choice Band or something like that, Choice Specs or whatever, but it's just like in the actual game in Battle Spot, you can't use double items. So alright, so I will be back with a battle, and hopefully it goes well. Later. Alright, I'm back. This was a really short battle. just to let you guys know, because it's 3-on-3, so it's gonna go short, especially on Showdown. I realized that, like, just playing Showdown and then playing Wi-Fi, it just goes a lot quicker on Showdown, and on the game, it just takes forever. So, the 3 Pokemon I chose for this battle was Mega Bayonet, Miss Magius, and let's just go over it. Miss Magius and a Chandelure. Okay, so the person you picked was Driftblim. I went for Taunt because I know this thing's gonna have freaking Minimize, and that's what it did. I taunted it. So I went for Shadow Ball, did okay damage, but then he goes for Shadow Ball on me and does half damage. I was a little freaking out, so then he just kept going for Shadow Ball, and so did I. I believe I knocked it out, and yes, I did. It wasn't even a crit, too. How awesome is that? So unfortunately, this is where my Miss Magius dies, because after I go for Taunt, because Mega Bayonet, you have to go for Taunt. So he goes for Knockoff. Anyway, so yeah, bye-bye, Miss Magius. So now I go into the Chandelure where I do business. Shadow Ball, which knocks it out, but then he brings a Spiritomb. Spiritomb! Completely forgot about you, man. Oh, he's so awesome. So I go for Flamethrower as he goes for Calm Mind, and I was like, shit, this man's setting up on me. And I go for another Flamethrower. He lives it, thinking I can get a burn, but no. So then he kept going for Rest, and they had Sleep Talk. So I believe I switched in, or I eventually die. I think I just kept going for Flamethrower at this point because Spiritomb, annoying, annoying, annoying. Look at that. Kill Chandelure. So now I'm down to my Mega Bayonet. And he has leftovers too. So what I do is, first up, I go for Taunt. So he can't do Sleep Talk. Look, watch. See? He can't use Sleep Talk after the Taunt. So what I do is then I go for a Knockoff, which does a lot of damage because I was a crit. He wakes up, goes for Shadow Ball. I live it because we're specially defensive. Good job. And I go for Shadow Sneak and kill the Spiritomb. Ha 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 ha! I love Halloween Party. This is something that I'm definitely gonna want to do for basically the rest of the month, because I do love Halloween and I love ghost Pokemon. They're freaking amazing. So it's either I do Mono Ghost type, which doesn't make sense because it's Halloween. Since it's called Halloween Party Month, so I'll probably do other mono type battles. But if I want to do mono type ghosts, I'm gonna go into Halloween Party for the rest of the month. So this was a pretty good battle on my part. Mega Bayonet did work, of course, because it's Mega Bayonet. Why is it in such a low tier? It's probably because it has a really crappy defense, but basically why. Alright, so basically that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like or comment if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time for a brand new episode of Pokemon Showdown Battles. Later!